on Atium. There isn't though. Right, there we go. Make sure that's up, and then we'll do TikTok. I'm kind of thinking of... Yeah, we are live on YT. Wow, that was quick. I'm kind of thinking of actually building a house in the snow biome, you know. Don't know what's kind of like maybe want to do that. Yesterday we had good views on YouTube. We had an average of 30 plus. So YouTube definitely the dominant platform over Twitch right now in terms of viewership. Right. Okay. Which is just slow, to be honest. Have you added me on Minecraft? What do you mean, have I added you on Minecraft, James? I've only just started my stream, buddy. Turn this on. Just booting up the Xbox app. Never wants to load. I don't know if I actually got a message on the Xbox app. Who messaged me? That's Xbox themselves. I forgot they do that. By April, social calls will no longer be available. That's a life-changing piece of information. James, if you're here from a previous stream and you've added me, any friend requests on previous streams were accepted. But if you've added me on Minecraft as what would have been explained at the time, that's not adding me. You have to add me on the Xbox app, which, again, that would have been explained to you at the time. Add TikTok. Minecraft with viewers. Gaming. Joinable world. I forgot. You're good. No harm, no foul. Pop out that chat. There we go. Right, we're live on all 4 platforms now. I'll move around to TikTok. I don't think it's a bot. Never know why you have to start a TikTok stream like this, but it's been proven that if you start it standing still, it's bad. I find it funny as fuck. Right. Caleb, I'd probably say, well, wait about half an hour because YT always takes a bit of time to get booted up, but there is a possibility that that'll be pretty busy, so that's where I'd recommend focusing modding. And then I think Kiki will be in later on for the purple app. But I think you'll be fine for about the first half an hour or so. Once that half an hour trial's done, oh, I'm not sure trial's the right word, but once that half an hour's done, normally YT becomes pretty busy. Right. Yeah, they're going to keep an eye on everything, mainly focus on... Yeah, I definitely would. Oh yeah, when I was asking this, I was actually with Lumi and Caleb on it off stream. I was mining. What is going on with the music today? I have like one song that's really quiet, and another song that's super loud. Frustrating as fuck. There we go. Let's move the slider down again. Doesn't have game audio on TikTok for whatever reason. We do now. Right. So if I'm wanting to do this house in the snow biome, I probably actually need to find a snow biome that isn't full of powdered snow. We've seen a few, I just can't remember where they are. Do I not have any wood on me? I put the lapis away because I don't need that. I have 2 pieces of birch. Nice. That's not going to get me very far. I have no iron because I used it on that rail. More potatoes in there. I'll take that. I'm going to take this with me as well. Right. Lovely jubbly. We'll gather some wood and then we'll go looking. Game Killer Edits, welcome in. How are you? We put a few more saplings around here. But if I move into the snow biome, it won't matter. I'll just mine birch so I can stack that up. I think the snow biome was on the other side of the acacia. We definitely found a few. Oh yeah, there's that slime podium. I watch anime? No, not at all. Someone on YouTube asked me this before. Not sure if you're the same individual or not. But no, I do not watch anime. I can never see myself watching anime either. Bit too, I don't know, it's not childish, but just like cell shaded stuff doesn't really appeal to me at all. So I don't know, it's hard to get it's hard to even get like interest in the characters in anime because they're just so like, well, most of them look like kids for a start. So, yeah, I don't know. That's a cool little cave in there. What do you think, corny? What do you think anime is corny and boring? Yeah, I won't really say boring. I could see it being interesting because the concepts are interesting, but the actual production of it being cell shaded just doesn't appeal to me at all. Anything that's cell shaded has never really appealed to me, so that's why anime doesn't. As I said, it's like it's raw. I don't know. It's just like, it just feels a bit more kiddie and childish in the way they look. Pokemon's the closest I've got to it though. That was all right. But I feel like you can get away with that because although Pokemon has real people, a lot of the Pokemon aren't real. Like, they aren't actual people. But I think it's that kind of show I can, you know, I don't really mind. Bob, welcome in. How are you? No, I like cartoons. I liked cartoons as a kid, but I'm not a kid anymore. Bob, thanks to follow. Like, I'd never actively go and watch a cartoon right now. So, you know, at least I'm consistent with not liking anime. Real Flicks, is that what's your name? Thanks for the likes, I appreciate that. You have a light leaderboard on the top left, so you should see your name. Did I? Oh yeah, I did bring food. Got tons of food. But you love oh yeah, I watch Peppa Pig every day. Of course I do. Isn't George, speaking of Peppa Pig, I know there's like a new, like, what is it, the mum's pregnant or whatever. There's a new pig. But isn't like George deaf now or something? Or like his hearings, I don't know, there's like something was trending on Twitter about like a special episode. We explored this village before. We've been west a couple of times, but I don't remember stumbling across an oak village. Yeah, I understand why I don't like anime, but I recommend giving it a try. Good beginner animes. Yeah, I just don't ever think I will, mate. To be honest, you're not the first person I've met on like when I've been doing content creation who said to give anime a try. It's just really not my bag. Like, I tried to watch the Star Wars animated series, and they were all right, but the only reason I could actually get through watching a few episodes was because I'm interested in Star Wars, but I hated the concept. Like, I hated the fact they were animated. That's a terrible anime. Okay, is it that bad? Well, I feel like with the anime community, you all have different tastes. Whenever I hear you all talking about anime, I never hear a consistent show that comes up. It's always, I feel like every conversation with an individual is always a different show. The only one that comes up quite regularly, I'd suppose, is Dragon Ball Z. which again, that doesn't interest me at all. But other than that, I hear different shows all the time. I honestly didn't know there was that many anime shows. Another village over. I think I've explored this one though. So no, last I heard, Mummy Pig was pregnant. Yeah, I'd say I know the mum was pregnant in Pet Pig, but I swear there's a special episode for George recently. Would have been wrong about this being the direction of the snow biome. Charles Sim, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, so you know, right? Oh no, there it is on the left. Yeah, so I don't really know what I want to build in the snow biome, but I just kind of feel like building like a little, like lodge in the middle of nowhere. I'll say lodge is the right word, but I don't know. There's 1k likes for you. Yes, someone would say, yeah, thank you for the likes, mate. I appreciate it. Good, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. You did that 1k likes pretty fast, I won't lie. Bro's got fast fingers. With Andy. Dots Ducky, have you watched? Oh, okay, you guys are on about anime. I'll leave you to it. I'm getting rage baited. I don't know. Kayla watches a lot of anime, or Dots Ducky watches a lot of anime, but I don't know. I can't comment if his opinion's actually any good because I've not watched any anime. But I know he watches a lot of it, so I'd imagine his opinion's got to count for something. Thing is though, were you on about like film ratings or show ratings? I feel like that's a terrible way to justify your opinion. I'm not saying your opinion is wrong, but show ratings and film ratings are a very bad way, in my opinion, to justify not watching something or watching something. A lot of shows that I like have either had some have had low ratings and I've completely disagreed with them, and equally some have had high ratings and I've completely disagreed with them. So I don't know. Where's the snow biome? It's not snowy here. I wanted it snowy. It's not a snow biome, is it? It's a spruce biome. I don't know what the different biomes are called, but I wanted a snow biome that's not full of powdered snow. So this isn't the one. It needs to have snow, but not powdered snow. I don't want to just build where it's spruce. It is getting night though. I probably should have thought about bringing a bed, but I didn't think it was this far away. Yeah, 2k now. You're doing well on the lights, mate. There's a sheep here. Do I have a shears on me? I do. You ain't going to give me 3, are you? No, give me 1. 1. Black wool, though. Not had black wool yet. We need to get that colour trophy, so. We have 16 colours, so I suppose that could come in handy later on. Just a nice biome. There is snow here, but this is a very, like, tiny area. I don't mind adventuring for a bit. What even is this anime that you're defending so like? What is it about, mate? Not that I'm not like bothered about watching it, but you seem to be quite passionate and defending it. So, Rowan, welcome in. How are you? I seem to recognise your name. I'm not sure if you've been here before. Thanks for the follow, though. I appreciate it. See, I just seem to recognise that name. Similar profile picture, maybe. Flex, thanks for the follow as well. I'm awake. Good morning, Lumi. How are you? Top of the morning to you. Ah, yes. Snow. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. I wanted a spruce area full of snow that was not powdered. That was a big thing. 3k. Thank you for those that are liking the stream. I appreciate it. The top 3 likers appear in the top left. Got off by accident earlier. I couldn't find you again. That's all good. The hell up here. I do know sort of how I want it to look, so I'm going to need to gather cobblestone. I want to build like a little cobblestone base and have it above the ground a little bit. But equally, I'm going to want to build it out of spruce, I think. I'll have to mine some trees somewhere. Let me build a bed just so I'm not having to fight mobs. There we go. Hey, we got light competition here on the light leaderboard. The Minecraft community is liking up the stream. Normally it's just you. Yeah, you got these. Look at these. These lot are giving you some competition. I don't know if do I want to build it on top of the hill. I'm gonna go up to the top of the hill just so I can have a look around the area. I just don't want to start building and then not like the area. I'd rather spend a bit more time adventuring and find an area that I actually want to build in than rush my location. I mean, if I don't like it, I can just go back to my other houses, but... Build what? I wanted to build a little, like, lodge type thing in the snow biome. I don't know why. I've just kind of woke up wanting to do it. So, I'm just looking for a place that I want to build. I already have a house in this world, but it's... I never said it would be a permanent, like, house. It's just kind of been a base for the, like, time being. This is definitely the biome that I wanted. Going to a lot in August. Nice. Lodge is kind of like the wrong word. I don't really know how to describe it, but like that kind of like shape, I suppose. I'm just kind of going to wing it as I go. Cabin? Yeah, cabin's actually a bit more the crap word, I guess. I'm just debating whether I want it on the hill or not. Oh, my God, I just tried to go to sleep. Game should be back up now. Let me just put TikTok audio back on. Only the alligator didn't like this area. Do you watch Marvel? No, I'm a DC guy over Marvel. Good, thanks. How's today been so far? Today's been pretty good. And we are relocating my house. We are. Well, sort of. It kind of depends. Because I might not even like the location, but I won't know until I've built it. That is a big fucking hole in the ground. I don't really have it in my mind to build it on a hill. But looking out over there does look quite nice. I think I am gonna build it up here. Right, this is gonna be the place. I'm gonna leave that there. Leave that there as well. The one thing I need though is I need definitely to create a little mine, so I just need to go and gather cobblestone for the base. I'm late. You've not really missed anything. Caleb dropped 1,000 bits, and then we've only been talking to people on YT and TikTok. We are the mortal opposites. That's fine. I don't mind that. That's actually, to be fair, a good thing. But yeah, no, I'm DC over Marvel. But a lot of people I talk to and know don't agree. So then they're Marvel over DC. But you know, I'm years behind on Marvel, like years. I don't know anything in this decade on Marvel. So I'm miles behind. The thing that started to put me off Marvel, to be fair, Marvel's not the only thing. It's how long some of the films are. I don't really want to sit there watch, and it's why I've not watched the latest season of Stranger Things. I don't want to sit there watching like super long, like 3-hour fucking commitments, if that makes sense. And with shows, it's like Stranger Things. I don't want to sit there watching like a film an episode, if that makes sense. DC has better villains and Marvel has better superheroes, in my opinion. I'd say that's fair, because why I like DC is the villains, so I would say that's fair. The last 2 episodes are nearly 2 hours long. Yeah, that's why. I mean, I will watch the final season of Stranger Things just because I've watched all the other ones, but it will not be a thing I hurry and do. I don't want this to be super big, because as we say, it's meant to be a cabin. I'm glad that broke, so now I can make an iron one. I don't want it super big, but it's going to need to be bigger than this, but I don't want to ruin the terrain. How are you doing, Kiki, anyway? You listen to music? Yes, I have music muted on stream currently on TikTok only. The reason being is because of something I'm trialing. People say not to actually play any copyrighted music on TikTok, which is weird because as a streamer, you're always told to have as much noise as possible. But we'll see. TikTok's a weird platform. Its AI system detects all sorts of things. In all fairness, the amount of numbers I get pushed out to without the music on is higher than when I have music on. But I don't know. On my other platforms, it's on though. Let me read up on chat, see if I feel like I'm missing episodes, missing messages. Lumi, have I asked how you are? I don't know if I've asked how you are as well. I know I've asked how Kiki is. How are you doing, Lumi? I'm not sure if I asked that. What bands do I like? Fucking hell, I mean, the list is pretty endless, mate. I won't lie. I don't have a specific music taste. My music taste is quite varied. The only music I don't really like is drill music. But I'd say my actual taste is very far and wide. So it depends on what I'm feeling. I love 80s rock. But equally, I'm a big fan of punk rock. So things like Machine Gun Kelly. I love Blink-182 as well. I equally do like a bit of Juice WRLD every now and again, but I have to be kind of feeling it. These are just artists I can name, but there's others like specific songs. My music taste is definitely more older than newer though, so like definitely 80s, 90s, bit of 70s. Whereas modern pop isn't really my bag either, but definitely not drill music. We'll leave this trio because why not? If I went through my playlist, I'd be able to like just name everything. On stream though, I wouldn't necessarily say I play songs I necessarily listen to because I don't want to get bored of the songs, and also some songs don't necessarily fit the game I'm playing. Does that make sense? Right, I want to expand this dirt over in this corner, then that's kind of like big enough for the cabin size that I wanted, I think. Drill music can rot in hell. Yeah, drill music's not my bag. You sound British, am I from the UK? Yeah, it is 908. 10k, bro. Let's go. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Big fan of vinyls as well. I have a record player, which all my vinyls are all older music. Anything with a good guitar solo as well is often a way for me to enjoy a song. I love a good guitar solo. But I equally love the piano, so any song that has that in, which there are a few, is often quite good. I don't mean like slow piano either. Just to clarify. Like, not like orchestra type stuff. My sister is also DC over Marvel, even though she hasn't seen DC movie or TV show. Is that just because she likes the characters then? In all fairness, I've said the main reason I like DC is the villains. I love the films, but the thing that appeals to me most from DC is the villains, which is why when you said what you said about DC villains being better than Marvel villains, I agreed. But it isn't really the superheroes in DC that get me to like DC. Like, I'm not really a huge fan of Superman, for example. I think his films are pretty decent, but him as a superhero, I'm not really that fussed about. Like, I'd much prefer someone like Iron Man or Captain America, etc., than someone over like Superman. But villains, absolutely love DC villains. The Riddler's my favorite villain. I even have a Riddler outfit. And I also have 2 Funko Pops with the Riddler as well. Oh, Spider-Man's good, but when I talk about Marvel, I always I don't like mentioning Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man, but I feel like everyone likes Spider-Man, so I never mention him. How tall are you? 6'10". You're 6'10". Why, you're a giant, bro? Do you mean you're 5'10", not 6'10"? No way you're 6'10". Well, that's what every guy says on their Tinder profile to impress women. If so, you're like an entire foot taller than me. because I'm like, what, 5'10", like somewhere around there. Bags out of the sea. I know, bro's got a duck to be able to go in any room. Hi, family's tall. Oh, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. How does it feel being that tall? You just like have to look down at everyone, mate. 6'10", fuck me. We have a 6'7" striker at Forest. This is football talk now, and he looks fucking massive on the pitch. So bearing in mind he's 3 inches smaller than you in height. Crazy. The back and knee issue must go crazy, bro. His neck issues, mate, having to look down all the time. I feel so on you too. Man, I love the Riddler outfit. Absolutely love it. Okay, we've got like a little area, so I need to gather some cobblestone and then spruce. Because I want to build a cabin in the woods. So what I'll do in this area is I will fill it up with saplings once I've kind of like filled it up, I guess. I don't know how it's going to look in terms of it might just not look very good, but I'm just going to wing it. And we'll see. A bit like all my builds, they always take... It's not until the end that they actually start looking good. The start always looks bad. So, yeah, I've got to get past that starting thing. What Minecraft position is this? Fluffy, this is bedrock on the PS5. We love winging it. Of course a pigeon loves winging it. Why am I not surprised that a guy called Pigeon has said that? I don't know if that was intentionally a pun. It might not have been, but it definitely came across as a pun. That's for sure. This is a strange, strange cliff face. Just try not to kill ourselves here, though. I'm just going to dig down from here. Pigeon, I have someone on my Twitch stream who loves fucking dropping puns all the time. And I imagine she's probably impressed with that moment. Imagine Chloe next to that fella. What, the guy is 6'10"? Yeah, she'd look like a hobbit, mate. Literally look like a hobbit. Because Chloe's like, what, 5'2", 5'3"? She'd look so tiny. Right. I want to get down to the bottom then, because I don't really want to like just dig a hole into the ground. I like just excavating this hole that's already here. We're better for grabbing cobblestone because we don't need a lot of it. I just need enough so I can build a base of the floor. In Minecraft source bedrock, but I don't know. We have to say, well, I'm whatever the latest number is on PS5. On console, you can't pick versions. I guess you can not update the game, but then you can't play online. So, Pigeon, thanks for following. I've been followed by Pigeon. Mad. Not sure what's going on down here. We've got 3 drowns and glow squids just vibing. I guess it's because the water flows down here. Shit. I have to build another crafting table. You know, the second crafting table of the stream, and I've been alive for what, half an hour? Mad. I'd love to see my crafting table stats. And I put a sticker. Can I print a sticker of the Riddler? I have a sticker printer. I mean, sure. I don't know. It's not really my decision if you can or not, I guess. I mean, things like that you can do as long as you don't really like break, like as long as you don't sell it, because then you'd be breaking copyright law. Pigeon, thank you for the follow. Is this the Pigeon from Twitch? From TikTok? Not made a crafting table cave once. To be fair, the amount of crafting tables I've made, I could make an entire bloody mansion. Especially on the SMP, I would well love and hate to know how many crafting tables I've made on that other world. Pigeon has flown in, yes it has. It's like going into the city centre of any UK city. Right, that's plenty of cobblestone. I may as well bring a crafting table because no doubt I'll end up needing one. I want to try and get up here without screwing the train. Not sure what this slow ass song is. What are we playing it? Don't know, it's getting skipped. The main cut is also quiet as well. I don't want to have to move my audio dialogue up. You asked how many crafting towers you've made. The best answer would just be yes. Yeah, you're not wrong. The pigeon has landed. Let's go. Welcome in, pigeon. See enough of you in the city centre, as I said. We've got one in the chat now. Can't get away from pigeons. Can't get away from them. They're everywhere. That's a point. I didn't think about torches. Yeah, I'll mine this coal, actually. I know I'm sleeping at the moment, but long term, might be a good idea to have a light source. Yeah, that should be enough. But natural spy drones. That's actually like a conspiracy theory, in it. I swear there is actually like an official conspiracy theory, I guess. I'm not sure that's the right word, but there is actually a group of people who think that pigeons are like spies. Or like have like cameras in them or whatever, and not all of them are like real. Which it is definitely up there with one of the more interesting conspiracy theories, but I have read something about that before. I mean, I have to admit, if you're going to have quote-unquote spy drones, the pigeon would be the best way to go about it, given how many there are. Fred is a Marvel guy. That's why does he like Marvel? He said it's because he can see the movies clearly because they don't put dark filters on movies like DC does. An interesting reason. It's a different reason. I've never heard that reason before. There's some there's a big Marvel film coming out this year though, isn't there? It's like one of them things that links all the more recent films together. I'm not fully up to date with Marvel. I mean, I watched Fantastic Four last year. I thought that was pretty good. And then I know the ending of that links to the big film that's coming out or whatever. But I know there's other films from the Marvel franchise which also link to that. Do Mr. Beast. Welcome to the TikTok stream. How are you? Right, Discord airdropping in there too. Pigeon's gonna start having turd everywhere. Just call me Dom. Oh, is that how we say your name? Okay. Dom R Beast. Now I get you. Fair enough. Dom, welcome, mate. How are you? Thanks for correcting me. A lot of people don't correct me when I say the name wrong. But it's always good when that happens. Might need to go one more block up. Nope. Just had enough. Is that a pig? What is that? Oh yeah, it is the winter pig. I remember the winter pig looking like that. Why is it so goofy? Being a goofy. In the next 2 days, no doubt, we'll get the next snapshot from Mojang with the next set of babies that are going to be added to the game. Doing good. How about... Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just gathering resource to build a cabin at the moment. I thought I had a bit more wood than that, but I only have a stack. Give her a bit more. Baby Villagers like last week, wasn't it? Baby Villagers, and then there was like 2 other babies. There's like 3 baby things. I'm struggling so hard to get behind that update. I made that video, which did really well on YouTube, and then it had like mixed reaction from... There's a lot of people agreeing, a lot of people who didn't agree. I can't see how people can defend the baby village, the baby animal update as being a good update. It's just, it's just bloody new textures, which mod packs have been adding for donkey's years. I can't defend it. It's cool, but I can't get like excited for it. If they did something, then maybe I could. But I don't know what you could... I don't know what a baby animal could do. To be honest. New item, cots for baby villagers. Well, at least that makes sense, though. What you're saying there is actually a bit more... Which is my point in my most recent YouTube video. I was saying a lot of the updates don't feel like they've got any meaning behind them. And they're just kind of random. and no thought process goes with it. At least there, like when you start adding items like that, it does feel like there's a bit more thought process that's gone into the update and a bit more meaning. And it's getting dark, so we go back to the hill so I can sleep. I don't think we've got enough wood for the entire cabin, but we're definitely going to get a good start. Because it's not going to be a big cabin anyway. Doesn't need to be. Don't want it to be. I think I'll do like maybe 2 layers and then we'll do an underground. It's Kai, not Mr. Prince. Thanks for the follow. How are you? Rowan, if you message me on TikTok that I can check it out after stream. Might like have to request a message me or whatever, but either way I'll see it. I'm not going to check it out right now just because I'm streaming, but I can see it after. Or comment on like a recent video or whatever and like just say hi or something. That will either way, just give me a notification and I'll remember to check it out. Or at me in the comments of the video. That will work as well. Oh, I've got a notification to go and have a look at when I open my phone after stream. The item that keeps them in bay form to me is so, what, the golden dandelion? I mean, I'm glad they've added an item like that because the update would have been really, really bad. Oh man, someone called 67676767 has just joined the stream. Not that 67 crap again. See him lurking with the TikTok stream. Yeah, it would have been even more pointless than add something like that. So I'm glad they did, but that doesn't make it a good update. Done. Nice one, mate. Nice. Yeah, after stream, I'll give it a chat. I'll check it out. Oh, for God's sake. Get rid of this knob. And you go. Oh, I just want him to like die from 4 damage. Hi, guys. Hey, guys. A flag said hi to me recently. Actually, it was more of a wave. I just don't have any words, Lima. I don't even know what to say to someone like that. Really don't. I need more cobblestone, I thought. I want to make it a bigger floor base than this. I want it to be... Yeah, I want it to be on 2 levels. I'm just going to leave it on a cobblestone base, but I'm not going to worry about the exterior until I've got the main base done. So for now, it will just look like 2 blocks of cobblestone, but it will actually have more to it than that. And then I can have something sticking out here. But for now, it doesn't matter. I know what I've got in my head. I've got a picture of how I want it to look in my head, but it probably won't start looking like that for a while. But again, that's like all my builds, so what's new? How the hell did that happen? I took my eyes off the screen for 1 second to look at chat and ended up bloody building that. There's a way to... I might just have to go strip mining. If I just dig an hole in here. I just don't want to, like, dig an hole in the ground just to get cobblestone. I should have just brought some with me. I'm back. Some random person messaged me on WhatsApp. So good. You know WhatsApp. I've got a... No one cares about this, but we're going to say it anyway. I've got a parcel from DHL coming. There's no DHL message you on WhatsApp now. Like, normally, delivery companies just message your actual number with notifications. DHL's like messaging me on WhatsApp. Like, with the same messages you'd expect to see on a text message, but fucking random as hell. I've got, like, 4 messages from DHL here. Bit of a... Apparently they come between 8:15 and 10:15. They've not arrived yet, so they might need to hurry up. Panapat, is that how I say your name? Welcome to the YT stream, are you? I got one from something called Rocket. I've never heard of Rocket Delivery. This is actually legitimate messages though on WhatsApp. They're like, this isn't like any scam message. I do actually have something coming from DHL, but I've never seen DHL message me on WhatsApp before. It's a new one. Probably in everything. They have started on, so it should say money on texts. Oh, yeah, no, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense, Caleb. That makes sense. They want to save money on the actual text message costs. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I've got to go down. I say I've got to go downstairs. I just need to give my car keys to my dad in a minute. I'll gather a bit more cobblestone and I'll go down. We'll run the hourly ads early. Great, what are you doing? At the moment, I'm doing the very exciting task of harvesting cobblestone. I'm building a cabin in the snow biome. I want to build a cabin in the woods. Nothing like crazy size. Most of the stuff's going to be underground, but I want to build a cobblestone like base on the floor, which will actually look all right once I've done the exterior of the house. But for now, that's how it's going to be. Yeah, no, it was a strange one, the DHL messages on WhatsApp. I mean, they're proper harassing. It's like 4 messages for 1 order. Bearing in mind, the first message was only yesterday. So I've had 2 messages yesterday, 2 messages today. I'm like, you know, I get it. There's a parcel coming. I am fully aware, DHL, don't worry. To be fair, Caleb, you want to get yourself in the management of DHL, mate. Like, sending less text would be a good start to saving money. I mean, 4 messages just to tell me it's coming today is unreal. Well, you know. If I didn't know it was coming today after the 4 messages, then I, you know, need to go back to school, I think. Crazy though that we're in February half term now, though, speaking of school. I mean, thanks to Chloe, that actually keeps me updated on when the schools are off streaming, but it's mad, like Christmas doesn't feel that long ago. And these lot have already broken up for school. Like, I always used to hate February half term, not sure about anyone else. I always wished it was I always wished we'd get rid of February half term and add an extra week to Easter to make it 3 weeks long. If that makes sense. I wasn't a huge fan of that week because it would always fly by. Like, you'd always, before you know it, you'd be back at school again. Okay. Right, the front here is the bit that I'm unsure of. But I would say definitely bear with me on this build because it will make sense in my head, don't worry. Join your own world? Yeah, the world's open to viewers. You just need to be on bedrock though, that's the only thing. It is a bedrock world. I'm gonna build this one more over. But it's on an actual world, so you'll have to add me. So if you're on PlayStation, you can add me on PlayStation. If you're on anything else, you'll have to add me on the Xbox app. Because if you add me on Minecraft, it doesn't really add me. It only follows me on Microsoft, which means I can't invite you. Whereas if you add me on the Xbox app, I can accept your friend request on my PC and then send you an invite on the game. Dot to Duck Games will explain it all if you're still confused. He's my mod. He knows anything he said is what I've, you know, what's right. We transport, yeah, everything will be transported over to the new gaff. Don't worry. It's just for now. It's there's no point bringing him over, is there? I wanted a window there, wanting a window here. That's why I can do that. I just need to clear. Yeah, that's all good, Ryan. That's all good. Oh, this is a lovely dimension. This is what I wanted. But yeah, no, I know. I've got an idea of what I want it to look like in my head, and we'll see how it goes along. If it works. Oh, it's going to be streaming. Oh, wow, yeah. Do hardcore Immortal. I have no interest in doing hardcore. I did a hardcore world once. I did a few episodes on YouTube. Long term, I have no interest. Part of me kind of wants to do the walls as strip logs, but I know it's more expensive to do it that way. But like planks are not really what I'm getting the vibe of. Yeah, I've been streaming for a while. It's I only just really started about an hour ago. Okay, right. Bear with me then. So what I'm gonna do? So I've had seen if I come on your world and build a big old birdhouse, and yeah, I mean if you want it, mate. I mean you can go anywhere you want in the world. The only rules we have on this world is just don't rob anyone. Don't like basically just don't be an idiot. If you just come in on to play Minecraft, it's fine. There is no real rules. You just go. You can just wander off and do your own thing. I only have an issue with people if they start robbing stuff or just being annoying. And if they do, then they just get kicked. But if you just go in on just play Minecraft and chill out, I don't really have an issue with it, to be honest. Right. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to quickly grab a coffee. I'm going to pause the game. For those on Twitch, I'm going to run the hourly ads. You aren't going to miss anything. I have to run them to get rid of pre-rolls. And they're going to run anyway. I'd rather run them now when I'm not here. You're not going to miss anything. We have to run them to get rid of the pre-rolls. So bear with me. And if anyone else wants to join when I'm not here, then Games or Ducky on all the different platforms will tell you how to join. For those on Twitch, remember to collect your daily stamp as well. There we go. Right. I won't be too long. I still agree with my bird, but yeah, no. Yeah, you're more than welcome to join then. Exclamation mark join if you want to join on. If you're on Twitch, there's a command. Right, won't be long. Oh, what's TikTok moaning about now? Keep your live engaged, turn your camera off, showing static images of being away for too long period of time. Oh my. Bro, you can't go and do anything fucking on TikTok, mate. Go for, like, I know I've been gone for a couple minutes, but you know, you can't be expected to sit here and just do stream and nothing else. Oh, bloody hell. Right, I'm back anyway. I had to talk to my parents about something. And I've got a notification on Xbox. I think someone's added. Gunshot. Is that you, Rowan? What have I missed anyway? I got an email when I was downstairs saying someone followed me on Twitch. Someone called... Well, they're saying that. There is no notification about it on the activity feed. Which is weird. It was someone called Emzy, I think. Was that the name? Yeah, Emzy followed, but it's not on the activity feed. Weird one. Thanks for the follow, though. Right, gunshot, you're in knots. I don't know if one of the alerts came up on stream, but I certainly got an email. But there's nothing on the activity feed. Strange. Okay. Is game audio coming through on TikTok still? Yeah, it is. Right. I've just slept, so you ain't got to worry about any mobs for now. Gunshot. Oh yeah, fun fact that happens to people when they're playing games. Yeah, I know. TikTok's, it's just strange. It's a good stream platform, but it's so annoying as a stream platform. They're very out of touch with the streaming world. I'm not too bad. I've accidentally stripped that. Best platform by far at the moment is YouTube, 100%. I mean, I average more views on YouTube now than anywhere else, which is crazy to be honest. But well, I'm not complaining. And even on the Brzndz Plays account, which has nowhere near as many subscribers as the other one, I was averaging over 30 views yesterday on a game that wasn't my main game either. We literally had a flat line of just 31 for like over an hour, which was brilliant. But we didn't drop below that number. Lighter Fluid, welcome in, how are you? That's an interesting name. How's it going, mate? Can I join? Yeah, she just need to add me. Pretty damn good. Yeah, the YouTube numbers have been really impressive. As I said, I mean, Witch is not my main game, but was averaging over 30 views on just YouTube alone, which meant when combined with all the other platforms was quite an impressive number. Right. Shame I ain't got any dark oak because it's kind of screaming for a dark oak door. What I might do... I kind of want... it's not a balcony, patio on the front of it. I don't know how I want that to look. Yeah, man, I'm considering some options here. I'm looking at some roof inspiration. Well, I don't think any of the roofs are really what I had in mind. I'm going to get rid of this staircase and then I want to bring this out by 3, so then the patio size will be by 3. I kind of think I've put myself in a bit of a hard situation here with having 2 tall instead of 1. If it was 1, I could just leave that stair like that. Need to carry a bit more cobblestone. have no food. Go kill an animal then, gunshot. Although you spawn in the desert, I am aware, which is probably the only bad thing about this world. There's a village around the corner, which unless it's been like pillaged by every single person who joined. You've got a good joke about stacking things. I don't even know if I want to read it, Lumi, to be honest. The only thing I say to you, Lumi, is when or if you become a parent, then you're going to be fucking brilliant. In a bad way. I have added you, but you need to invite me. I've not got a friend request, mate. In fact, I've not even been followed on any platform, so I don't think you've added me on anything. You need to, if you're on PlayStation, you need to add my PlayStation. And if you're on Xbox, Switch, or PC, you need to add me on the Xbox app. Don't add me on Minecraft itself, because it doesn't actually send me a friend request. If you don't have the Xbox app, then you just sign in using your Microsoft or Xbox account, sorry. Right. Also, chat, we can, I've put my alerts on maximum volume, because I'm now home alone. So, any sound alerts are now max volume. Which means jump scares are likely. Definitely gonna need a few more logs because I'm doing it this way. Can I pet that dog? Yeah, Louis, if you want to join, you're more than welcome to. Charlie, is this you? I've been added by someone called Charlie F. Yep, that's you. Nice one. All right. I'm going to accept you. You shouldn't need an invite. Yeah, you shouldn't need an invite, mate. The only rule is, guys, if you are planning to join, as long as you don't, like, rob anybody or be annoying, that's the only rules. If you do start to rob anybody or you just start to be a bit annoying, I'll just kick you. I'm not here to babysit people. So... you just join to play Minecraft, go for it. You don't need to come to me. I'd prefer people not to come to me because I don't really want anyone building in this area. If you are coming to me, then please don't like build anywhere around here just because I don't want any of the buildings. I'm wanting it to be a woodland when I get the saplings for it. But yeah, you can go wherever you want in the world. If you want to go thousands of blocks away, then, you know, be my guest. Go do your thing. There we go. So there's the patio. Drew JYT, welcome in. How are you? No, I want to go, I think, one more up there. Yeah, I think so. Oops. Sorry, it's not an SMP. The command is !join. I've been sent a friend request, I think. Well, I've been added here. Let's have a look. Oh, no, I've only been followed. Yeah, that's not the same thing. Can I come just to see the full house? I mean, you come to see my house, but it's not really got anything going on at the moment, buddy. It is literally just foundations at the moment. As I don't mind you coming over. I just prefer people not to build in this area just because I don't really have any plans for any of the buildings here at the moment. You're more than welcome to come on over. Just, as I said, just don't build over here, preferably. I mean, you can go anywhere you want in the world. I might build people building down there. Or on the other hills. There's a snow hill over there on the other side of the river. Well, ice, I guess. But if you, again, if you want to go far away, go for it as well. That's also not an issue. What a tune. I don't like this. Warden, welcome in. How are you? We have a warden in the chat. Prepare yourself. We have an enemy. My only worry is how tall the roof's going to be. Yeah, I'm going to go back to my original plan, I think. I'm going to tear that down in a minute. Not yet, though. Alright, need to build another axe. Someone just fell from a high place already. I don't need to give any perms out, do I? I think everyone's got perms. Whenever the social feed loads up, yeah. Social feed takes so long to load. I'm waiting for a granddad to cross the road, mate. Can we still sleep? Might be a few too many players without birds. We'll wait for the bloody night to go. That's one thing. Go back to the DHL conversation. When I went downstairs, the DHL came. The parcels came. But them 4 messages I was on about earlier, they were all pretty much saying about it being delivered and the fact it would need a signature. Apparently, it didn't need a signature at all, which I do find funny. So you send me 4 messages telling me it's going to need a signature, and then you don't even give me, or you don't even need one, or you don't even ask for one, should we say? Which, honestly, I can't say I'm even surprised. If I break that there. We got to make a furnace. Pretty boy. Alright. Void, welcome in. How are you? I'll just use cobble now. Yeah, I'm certainly worried about this roof being a bit too tall. You don't know how you're doing. That does not sound very good. Can't open it would not be too middle. That was my own fault, I suppose, for not measuring. Yeah, I could tear out down the back wall. How do you join? Do exclamation mark join. And then that command will tell you how. Right, I'm going to turn on the back wall, then add an extra level. I'll do that so I know what I'm doing. I have to go mine some more cobblestone though. Void, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. What's your username? Do exclamation mark tags. And then all my usernames for Microsoft or PlayStation are all there. So you once said I didn't expect to do so well yesterday. I made a them video in the video sent into the Discord about Bowser into a TikTok just for the crack because I didn't know what else to upload, and it got 600 views, and that might not seem like a lot, but because it isn't a lot, but it was just a quick video that I just had nothing else to upload, so I thought I'd just actually have something out there, so consistency. And for whatever reason, like it actually just didn't stay in the 200 view trap, which is normally what happens to failed videos, which surprised me. I also had a high playtime as well. I'm surprised that many people actually wanted to watch Bowser getting his arse set on fire. Not that I'm complaining, but it just shows the randomness of content creation. Why you destroy it? Why am I destroying cobblestone? Sorry, why am I destroying stone? Because I need cobblestone, mate. The only way I can gather it. Hello, Daniel. How are you? That's a good amount. As long as you make it at the 200 view count, then your video's at least done somewhat something. I just didn't expect it to do anything. That's the funniest part about it. I just uploaded it because I needed something to upload. And the only videos I had on my phone was the Bowser videos. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to make Bowser getting his arse set on fire into a video. So yeah. I've only got one world of it left though. Of 3D world. A bit of a slow burn that game for me, but I've nearly done it. Just on a bus to college. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, mate. I'm doing pretty good. Let's build that up again. Roof's not as tall as I thought it was going to be. Still would wish for it to be smaller. Hang on. Yeah, no, that's right. And then that needs to come out here. Yeah. I think. Now working man in the establishment of Domino's. Very nice. A Scottish Italian. Man making pizza. Says added. Void, I don't think you've added me on it. If you've added me on Minecraft, you need to add me on the Xbox app itself. So if you're on PlayStation, you need to add me on PlayStation. But if you add me on Minecraft, the only thing it actually does is follow me. So you need to go on the Xbox app and add me like properly, and I'll accept it, and then you'll be able to join. Because when you add me on Minecraft itself, all it does is follow me on Xbox, which means I can't invite you. Which is, again, I don't know why Microsoft has it designed that way. But that is how they have it designed. Goober, welcome to the stream. How are you? I was about to read that as Goomba. Been playing too much Nintendo. I see you must be getting close to completing brothership, by the way, Caleb, based on your account stats. Yeah, 50% staff discount. That's not bad. Do you get like on your lunch break, for example, do you get Domino's for free? A bit like if you work at McDonald's? Or is it one of them where you have to still pay for the food if you choose to have the lunch break at Domino's? Oh, was it a 40 to 50 hour game? I didn't realize brothership was that long. I thought brothership was just a standard 10, 12 hour game. Okay, that's going to put it down in my game list. I ain't playing. I've got not the time for that. I've got the time 40 to 50 hours. I'm not sure how to say this name. I'm going to call you Barbara. I don't know how to say your name on YT, but welcome in. Please tell me how to pronounce your name. Username is G Tech Player. Don't let's have a look, buddy. You're able to make a medium piece for free. Okay, that's good. That's good then. Yep, G Tech, I've got you, buddy. I've just accepted the friend request. The world should be open. If you need an invite, let me know. The world should be open to you. Only rule is just don't rob anything and don't be annoying. Essentially, just join the world to play Minecraft. But if you do rob anything or annoy anybody in the world, then you just get kicked. But other than that, there's no rules, mate. You can go anywhere you want in the world. Not really bothered. I think it's better to smelt cobblestone. You think it's better to smelt cobblestone? And what's the context? What do you mean you think it's better to smelt cobblestone? As in, are you saying you'd think it'd be better for a stone floor? I don't really. The reason I'm not doing a basic stone floor is because it's going to look a bit rustic, mate. So having a basic stone floor wouldn't really fit the theme. But equally, the cobblestone will make a bit more sense when I've done my exterior. Finally got to the spruce biome. There is quite a few spruce biomes, to be fair, mate. This one I'm in isn't the only one. There is a few. You have a locator bar on? I think everyone has a locator bar on. I don't think you can. I think it's based on the host decision, isn't it? I don't think you can turn them off. Is world on peaceful? No, it's on easy. Certainly is not going to be on peaceful. 2B, welcome in. How are you? I think that's how I say your name. Or is your name Toby? You've decided to add 2 O's. Well, DS I think was more 30 hours. Yeah, but there's 2 Mario and Luigi's, isn't it? There isn't just one. Oh, someone's managed to arrive. Hello, mate. Hello, Gunshot. You right, buddy? Good, how are you? I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good. Toby isn't your real name. All right, then. I'll call you Toby, then. All right. I need to gather some spruce at some point. Not too sure I want the side walls to look yet. How do you join? Just do exclamation mark join. You laughed at what? Because you did that thing. What? Maybe you're speaking to Kelly with me. What for like 10 minutes on 5 hunger? You want? I can use some spuds. I've got like a stack of spuds here, mate. I mean, I don't have any food over here, so I can't give you loads. But there you go. There's a few spuds. You might be able to get somewhere with a few spuds. Oh, my Elgato's gone off again. Nice one. Remember? Let's start doing it. Oh, you got me boof. Boof. Thank you. I have some, to be fair, mate. You know, if you want, give me a second. If I... You've been killing a lot of cows. And sheep, apparently. Oh, I can just do this. Oh, there we go. I want it smelted for you. Bedrock? Yeah, that's what we're playing on. There you go. And you have food, innit? If anybody's in the world, by the way, if you could, you are allowed to come over here if you want to say hello. But ideally, I'd prefer you not to build around here, if that's possible. Just because I plan to have this as a woodland area. If you do want to build in the snow biome, you can build like down there or something. Just don't build on my hill, please. I'd prefer that. Don't mind you coming to say hello, but I wanted to fill this full of trees, not buildings. Tubi, thank you for the follow, mate. I appreciate that. There's a way to jump down. There is a water source down there, but I don't think you can get access it from this ledge. Is that water there? That's hard to tell, isn't it? There is water that falls down. I can see something blue. Oh, I'm just going to take a safe. Oh, this was interesting. I might just take the safe way down. There's not going to really gain that much time, is it? I'll just take the safe way down. Caleb, what is this individual or not laughing at? What's this individual about laughing on YT? He's having like a full-on debate with you. I'm not too sure what's going on. Never mind, ignore me, just chat. Apparently inside story is 25 hours. I'd say 40 to 50 hours seem crazily long for Mario and Luigi game. Part of the time 20 hours. And the 3DS one, which I haven't played, 40 hours. Paper Channel 25. Yeah, I knew there was quite a few games of Mario and Luigi. Okay, the one on Switch is not the only one. It's not a remake either. It's his own standalone game. Basically, so yeah, this isn't a world. Sorry, this isn't a server or a realm. It's a world, mate. It's just a normal world so people can join. That's what my mod means. It's not a realm, so you don't put any code in, and it's not a server, so you don't put an IP in. It's just a world, so all you need to do to join is have me added. That's what he means. It's not a realm or a server. Now I understand what's going on. Crazy that isn't self-explanatory, to be fair, because joining via ad was out way before realms and servers were. And I thought it made a joke about smelting cobblestone and calling. Yeah, I don't really know. But I've answered his question now. The problem is I don't have PS Plus on PS5, so you can't join. That's fair enough. If it was a realm or a server, you wouldn't be able to join without PS Plus, to be fair. You need PS Plus to play online. On any form. Only PS Plus on offer right now for select accounts. Alfie Wilson, thanks for the follow. How are you doing? Can I build a cave house? As long as you don't build where I am, then yeah, I don't mind it. But I don't want people building where I am. So you are more than welcome to build a cave house, just not where my caves are. Please, I would appreciate that. Charlie on Fortnite, thanks to follow as well. There's tons of place in this world, so you don't need to build where I am anyway. There's a small cave on the base of the hill. If you're on it, yeah, at the bottom of the hill, I don't mind. Just not on the hill, and not anywhere on the hill. If you want to build at the base, that's fine. But there is another hill on the other side, as I pointed out. Like if you're that bothered about a hill, there is another hill over there. But yeah, I don't mind building down it. It's fine. It's just I want to do on top of the hill loads of woodland. So when I'm done, I'm gonna gather saplings to fill it up. Hence why I don't want people up there. Because the buildings will be in the way. We need to find a way to get up here that's going to be not going to ruin the terrain, but also be efficient enough that I'm not doing this. Started tracking my sleep with Samson Health. Oh, that's terrible. Samson Health is awful for tracking sleep. Because all it does is based on your phone activity. The only way that's like, I won't even say it's accurate. Where's the old go phrase on TikTok? So definitely, oh no, it's back up. Okay, not sure what happened there. Oh, Kiki sent a heart me, that's why. Kiki phones the heart me. I was so confused. I was like, what's wrong? Then it's like, that's what helped me. Your brother sent a friend request. If your brothers want to join, you'll have to be in stream. I don't allow people to join who don't have accounts on my streams. If we're doing some ad stuff, no, it's normal. The first heart me of any stream always makes the stream freeze. It's just I didn't notice the heart me before it happened. You can send chocolate now. Let's go. Wish you could send real chocolate, mate. I love chocolate. Pixel, welcome in. How are you? Kiki, thanks for the gifts on TikTok. I appreciate that. Right, we're back up here. What do I need the wood for? So, I don't know how I want the side to look. That's the problem. On this side, it's because each side is going to be different. So this side I can do. That's the middle, isn't it? Yeah, that's the middle because of it when we add. Fellas, you're lost than ever. What a sausage. I ain't doing this. I'm not saving you, mate, so you're going to have to figure out your way. I ain't going that place. That place has been like my most common death. You could just clip the coordinates and then try adding there. Olek, welcome to the YT stream. How are you doing? Using the flare on TikTok is like mad, like a cheat code. I mean, don't get me wrong, you have to earn them via the point system on TikTok, but like mad how much push it gives you. I'm gonna leave. See you later, mate. Thanks for popping in. Lumi has a big brain. She can find a way out. Well, big brain to me would be just clipping the coordinates, but sure. Void, I've already explained that I'm not going to add your brother. I only add people if they have an account in my stream. I don't go adding anyone. So if your brother is desperate to play, he'll have to have an account in one of my streams. But other than that, I don't just add people for the sake of it. In fact, leave that there because I want it to overhang. There we go. I've been live an hour and a half. Well, it's been live an hour and a half and it's just gone 10, which is my normal start time. So if I want this to actually overhang a bit more forward. This is going to have a bigger peak than this. Wants to get you some cream eggs. I don't think there's a gift on TikTok called cream egg, mate. Imagine that, though. Imagine a cream egg times TikTok gift. That would be funny. No, physically. What you just send me a letter with a cream egg in. That's going to come across here. Not going to bring this all the way over because all right, let me build a staircase. That let me build the staircase this way. That'll do. I'm going to bring a crafting table up here. Just join the Discord server, thank you. Anybody's welcome in the Discord server. Yeah, I definitely think this should be more outward. So that's going to come across here. Hello, G-Tech. That's going to go like this. If you're wanting to join the Gunnian, which I'm assuming is Void's brother, you need to do !join and read that command in full. I need a tutorial for this? No. This is all me. But it's certainly a work in progress at the moment. Okay, I've followed. What's worrying is the fact that you've got ban evasion on, which is why we don't just add people for no reason. I will not be adding you back, Gunnian, because your account has possible ban evasion. Which is why I don't add people for no reason. You can't see my skin. Not all skins load up on console. Cody, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Chat staff room. Caleb, I can see ban evasions, don't worry. What's that? Basically, ban evasion on Twitch is something that Twitch puts on an account if it detects that a previous account created by your IP or your hardware was banned, if that makes sense. So, essentially, you've been banned on another account under your IP or your hardware that you're using on this channel. How do you access live? What do you mean, how do I access live? If you're on about how do you get the ability to stream on TikTok, you need to have 1,000 followers. You can apply for an IP, though. Or stream key, sorry. As for artist this, yeah, I don't know what he's on. Lime Eater? Is that saying Lime Eater? I'm not too sure. Thanks for the follow. How are you? I'll just call you Lime. Lime, thanks to follow. This is Kaya's favorite song. Kaya makes me play this in the car every time when I'm driving him around. He literally asked me, can we play Ed Sheeran? Don't know why, but he always does. Caleb's jam. Caleb, you're the one who puts it on, mate, not me. I always have to clean my ears out after having you in the car listening to this. Make me a third crafting table of the stream. Caleb has fucking posted up in his room of Ed Sheeran. I'm on my fifth, keep forgetting where I put them. Yeah, it's good. Well, to be fair, this one is mainly because my craft tables are on the hill. I'm not going up on the hill to build an axe. Especially I'm mining wood at the moment. I may as well just make one. I'm bored by... That is 5, mate. you're bored on Minecraft, that sounds a bit like a you problem. I think the likely reason is more the fact we didn't allow his band brother into the world. There you got a stack of logs. I might gather 2 stacks of logs because we're going through them pretty fast at the moment. Oh, hello, look at this. We've got a little ass down here. Got a little crib. Be able to see this from my hill, I think. Just about, yeah, because I can just about see my cabin up there. Hello. On day 75 of this world. I'm averaging a house like every 30 Minecraft days at the moment. No. Thank you for the 9 fluffy hearts. Fluffy heart. Is that a dog heart? That's an interesting title gift. I don't think I've ever had fluffy hearts as a title gift before. Normally, like, they don't really change. Normally, they're just the same. Wait, there's Flair on TikTok. So I'm mad. Can I join, Doc? You're more than welcome to, mate. Just read what Dot Duck Games has got to say, or Dot Ducky's got to say. He'll tell you how to join. Essentially, you just got to add me, though. Hopefully you're having a good day as well. Valentine's one. Fluffy heart is a Valentine's one. What's your Valentine's dog? Speaking of Valentine's, all the Valentine's Day chocolate's going to be reduced in the shops now. Valentine's Day is always funny because it's 2 days after Valentine's. I wonder how many relationships are already like on the way out. All them Valentine's Day posts. I love Valentine's Day. It's always a funny one. It's always funny when you're single, anyway. Although I don't really like the date at all in any circumstance, but it's certainly funny when you're single. You're like just spectating. Up the hill we go. That'd be a cold week again this week, looking at the weather as well. I'm not sure anyone else noticed. Like 1 degree in the morning for like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Not looking forward to that. Fucking pretty much leave the chance of having to fucking unfreeze the car every morning, that does. Thanks for 10 TikToks. Well, I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm not live tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm live on Thursday. I can post my schedule on my TikTok story if you want. I've posted it on my Instagram story and I post it in my Discord as well. There we go. I've posted it on my Instagram, on my TikTok story for you. I stream 4 times a week. So, we're live Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then, of course, we're live today as well. The other days this week, I'll be live at 10 AM. Today was a bit of a trials day at 8:30, which, to be fair, it's done all right. Alex, thanks for the follow, buddy. And Lewis, welcome to the 100 Stamp Club, mate. How are you doing, Lewis? How was your sleep and all that? 100 stamps. 100 times you've redeemed that now on stream. Finn, welcome to the YT stream. How are you, mate? I've just got to figure out this weird corner or weird join. Part of me don't know if I just do like try and make it like into almost like a little roof window. Ivan, welcome to the TikTok stream. How are you, mate? Welcome in. There we go. I think I figured it out. I can always sort out a bit shortly. Ivan, thanks for the follow, and I'm doing good, thank you. Armando, welcome in. How are you? It's not a server, it's just a normal world. All you have to do to join is have me added. It's not a server, so there's no like IP or anything like that. It is just a normal world. Build that up. Build that up. Go to my PC and I'll go ahead and add you. That's all good. We are playing on Bedrock, by the way, for anyone who's asking to join. Need to get sand at some point for the windows. I'll mine that stone. Watch my pickaxe break before the final block. Nope, didn't. Gotta be close now though. We just mined 7 blocks. We already need dead. Okay. I can hear a skeleton shooting me. I don't like that. That's all going to be shared. House to myself soon. Same. I've got the house to myself right now. Very well for a few hours. Always gotta love that, aren't you? It's like unlimited freedom. I want to do like big windows here, but I don't want them just to be like basic. This skeleton's about to get his sword so far up his fucking bony arse. Unreal. Piss off. Oh, fucking slowness. How do I say this? Meno? Is that what I say now? I'm not too sure. Welcome in, sorry. How are you? If you want to tell me how to pronounce your name, that would be more than welcome at the moment. Yeah, I'll go with that. And then that'll be just filled in windows. Or glass, should we say. If I don't pronounce it right, to be fair, I don't pronounce many names right. That's why I always ask. I'm going to do this just a plain wall, I think. Got a stack of logs left. And these are going to be windows as well. I'll leave that as a plain wall. Main thing I've got to work out is the ceiling. Cool house. It's definitely a work in progress at the moment, but it's getting somewhere now. Just kind of got to figure out where my ceiling's going to go because this is taller than this, which is fine. Two. Oops, wrong block. Oh, you're American? No, definitely not. I'm from the UK. It is 10:29 in the morning here. To be fair, if I was an American, I'd be up pretty late. That's for sure right now. Because what is it, like 5 a.m. the earliest on the East Coast at the moment? Captain MC, welcome in, mate. How are you? I'm going to try all that for now. And then I wish I could just reach up without having to jump for this, but I knew that was going to happen. I have no idea what you've just said then, Fano. Won't lie, so no, I don't know what it is. 11:30 a.m. for you? Oh, I guess you're somewhere in Europe then. And what I might do is have the ceiling there. Somewhere like there. Which, if I was to do that with the stairs. Void, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Not too sure I'm liking where the ceiling is going at the moment. I can always scrap it if I don't like it. Yeah, Europe, yeah. That's 5:30 a.m. for you. 5:30 a.m. What are you doing up this early then in America at 5:30? Yeah, ready for work or? And I wake up at 4:30 in the UK. But when that's the time I wake up every morning. You ain't living in my loft, Kiki. Can I show you my house? I can come and look at it when I next go and gather wood. Because I'm assuming you're the person down there. I've got to gather wood soon anyway. Fano, thanks for the follow. I certainly don't like the cobblestone roofs. We'll get rid of that. Not sure how this pickaxe is still going. This pickaxe on its dying legs. Is that guy in the banana suit you? Yes. Any videos of me in an outfit is me. I have quite a lot of outfits from streams. How do you join? You just have to add me. Dr. Ducky will explain it for you in the chat. They hop on your Xbox. That's all right, mate. Right, let me go gather some logs. I need to make another pickaxe, though. I'll bring the bed because I can see the sun setting. Right, I'll come and see your house, Rowan. I'm slowly making my way down there. Slowly make my way down there as I'm taking a bunch like fucking damage from fall damage all the time. Wasn't the safest way down, but... Caleb, the guy on Xbox doesn't need to use the Xbox app because he can add me on Xbox. he's already got the Xbox ad. He doesn't need to go and down. He doesn't need to open up the app to do something he can do on his console. That's pretty decent little crib. I like this. Start with battle piercers is going dark. Do you why my Minecraft is not working when I update? Do you know why? Well, first of all, what's it saying? You say, do you know why your Minecraft ain't working since you've updated it? But like, what isn't working? I can try and help you out, but you've got to provide a bit more context than that. Bushy guy, thanks to follow on TikTok. I didn't wait before I got my S. To be fair, mate, it's a bit like me. Although the Xbox app didn't exist when I started on Xbox. But yeah, I have it as well, even though I'm not an Xbox player. Only because it streams. I'll be streaming for, I might go for another, I'll be going for another half an hour to an hour. It says unable to upload software. Plushy guy, you can indeed join. Dotstucky will explain, or Dotstuck Games. You just need to add me, essentially. He'll give you all the information you need, don't worry. That's not unable to upload software. I honestly don't know, mate. Without actually being able to see the arrow and see what you're trying to do, I don't know. I can't say I've ever had that error pop up. So without seeing what you're trying to do, or without knowing what you're trying to do, I honestly don't know. Yeah, Dotstuck Games explaining the TikTok chat how to join. Yo, you're the Finn guy from YT. Yeah, thanks for coming over to the Twitch stream, Craft. I appreciate that. By the way, I added you. Let me have a look. Did you add me on Xbox or Microsoft? Let's have a look. I do have an Xbox notification, to be fair. Are you called Cozy Chunk? I've got a friend request from Cozy Chunk, if that's you. Got a profile picture of a car. Yeah, that's you. Nice. Alright, I've accepted it, mate. So you should just be able to join. You won't need an invite, but if for whatever reason you do, let me know. You're on PS5? Then just add my PlayStation, mate, and I'll accept you. He does provide all the... Dotstuck Games does provide all the tags. Creeper. Oh, man. So way back in the mines. That song will forever be iconic. Are we in the hourly ads? Okay. To be fair, I need to go get a drink anyway. If we're in the Twitch hourly ads, then I can just go. I'll go right now. Right, I'm gonna box myself in a square because we're running hourly ads on Twitch. I need to go grab a drink anyway. So I'll leave you with this lovely scene. If anybody wants to join the other apps, Dotstuck Games will explain everything. I'm just going on a drink break while I run the hourly ads on Twitch. I will not be too long. If anybody who's joining, the only rule is don't rob anybody and just don't be an idiot. Essentially, just if you're joining, play Minecraft. The guys had me on PlayStation. I've accepted you. But yeah, if you're joining, just don't rob anybody. Don't be an idiot. I don't really have an issue with it. You can build wherever you want. You don't have to come to me. Who said that swear word? A very naughty, naughty individual. Gunshot's gonna get their mouth washed out. Mate, I'm an 18 plus streamer, so there's no rules against swearing. So you probably should know that if for whatever reason you're here without being 18 or above. Alright, I'm back. I've grabbed myself some chocolate buttons, because why not? What have I missed? Got me tea as well, because I already had fucking 4 coffees this morning. Can't be having a 5th coffee at 10:45. Hello, Gassy. How are you, mate? Gassy, what a name. You see a massive base? That might be my first base. I still got, well, it still is my house. To be fair, I'm just building a new one at the moment. I'm new on Energy. What did you add me on? Yeah, just a quick reminder if anyone's in the world or joining. The only rule we have is don't rob anything. Gassy, are you called Nucleus? My tea's up. The only person been added by is someone called Nucleus. Called Dranox. I've not been added by anyone called Dranox. Make sure you actually added me on the Xbox app or on PlayStation, depending on what you play on. You get the Xbox app for free. Yeah, that's the old base because I'm still there. Yeah, nice. But it still is my main base, to be fair, because I've not finished a new one. It's still got all my stuff in it. I like my lodge from down here, though. We have some more wood, because 60 ain't enough. Good shot. Just be careful not to make the Minecraft chat a rage zone. Maybe bread and saplings. Ah, thank you. You seem to be getting a little bit angry in the Minecraft chat. Feels a lot later than it is. Not sure about anybody else that getting that feeling. Like it's 11 o'clock, but well, nearly 11. But it feels way later. Just don't nab anything and it'll go swimmingly. That is very true. It's sensed I'm fine. I can assure you it isn't. I don't really have an issue with what you're saying. It's more I just don't want my Minecraft chat filled with someone raging over Minecraft mobs. I recognise that name a mile away. Who is the guy called Tiny Tim trying to add me? Oh, I know it is, Kiki. I know it is. A very long-term individual who's banned. So if no one admits it is, they're going to get blocked anyway, so I don't have to add them. Just Craft, thanks for the follow. This person here is a very, very long-term banned person. I mean, they've been banned that long that I would have expected them to be somewhere nearly out of school by now. When they first got banned, they were like 12. It was start of like 2020. Not start of 2020, but start of the 2020s. Maybe 21, 22. Like that. What a silly sausage. To be fair, I don't really have an issue with someone being banned that long. But a bit of a weird ad. Time and a half ago, yeah. There's a lot of people banned from that time period because that's when I streamed Fortnite. And also, Twitch obviously itself was very busy around that time. Someone actually posted about that. About like the changes that Twitch went under during like lockdown and stuff. I'd agree. Twitch itself was a much better place before lockdown. Oh, I would definitely agree with that. Okay, minus X or plus X? It's up to you, mate. I love how I've been up this hill many a time and I've still not like found a consistent way up. I hate Nintendo. They literally make you buy the Nintendo intro. They're not the only one. They're not the only company that does something like that, mate. It's not really an intro. The game that you're on about is just to show you the hardware capabilities. It's just to introduce you to, if you want to call it an intro, it's just to introduce you to the hardware itself, but it's not really an intro. I mean, don't get me wrong, I agree. They shouldn't charge for it. But, you know, it's not really a big deal. PS5 didn't do it. PS5's free. Yeah, Astrobot 1 was free, and that was their version of it. But, like, it's not really a big deal, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. If you don't want to pay for the quote-unquote intro of the Nintendo Switch 2, then don't pay for it. Simple. Any tips for new players? What, new players in Minecraft? Honestly, no. I don't really know what tips. Just enjoy the game, mate. I feel there is tips I could give, but I feel like it ruins the game, if I'm being honest. I feel like part of the enjoyment of Minecraft comes from the not knowing at the start of the game. A lot of my fondest memories of Minecraft is when I was naive in the game. And I feel like, you know, part of the fun of Minecraft is just learning. You know, it's just starting. I'm going to be honest, mate. It's just a game where you know, it's based on your creativity and stuff. So I'd just say enjoy it and wing it. Don't worry about tips or doing things correctly. Once you've played for a bit, like, sure, search up tips and things of like specific things, but I'd honestly just say enjoy the process and just wing it. You're saying people streaming it recently, it looks so fun. I'm surprised you've not played it, to be honest, with being out for so long. But yeah, honestly, mate, I don't really have it. It's one of them. I don't really have any tips for it, but I equally, for me as a gamer, I prefer to go into every game that I ever play blind. So I don't know. There is tips I could give, but I don't think it would provide the experience that you should get. Did a little bit, just not knowing much about the game. Oh, it's snowing. Fine. I'm surprised by how we've been in this area for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Not snowed once until now. But yeah, honestly, joking. Just enjoy it, mate. Just enjoy the process of loading into a world and learning the game. I wouldn't put it in hard if you really want a tip. Leave it on easy. Player tracking from the mobs can be a little bit of be a bit over the top for no reason, especially in hard and normal. And on hard mode, zombies can break down your wooden doors. So I definitely would recommend easy. And just enjoy the process. And then once you've played it for a bit, if there's anything you actually want to learn specifically in the game, then obviously search up them videos or ask them like specific questions in people's streams. But yeah, part of the fun is just learning the game. I said, some of my fondest memories are back on the 360 where I didn't really know much about the game and I had a very basic house and I kept on hiding in it, getting scared of the fucking mobs. You found an abandoned village, Lumi. There's so many villages in this world. Yeah, go after work. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a good chill experience. It can be a bit frustrating at times in the mobs, but I mean, I've played it for the longest time. 2010, 2011, I had a very basic PC, which I started playing on. Then I started playing it properly when it came to 360 as a kid, which was 2012 May. And then I'd probably say it is my favorite game just based on playtime. I mean, the amount of different versions I've owned of it. I mean, there's stuff that I don't like about it. I won't lie about that. But it's just endless possibilities. You have the Xbox 360. The Xbox 360 is a gem of a console. I'm in the process of actually collecting all the consoles that have ever existed because I like collecting retro stuff. Which, to be fair, there is very few that I don't own now. I forgot enchanted tables actually are a light source. Which, to be fair, they're quite a bright light source. Given it's just an enchanted table. Hello, gunshot. We go back to work. Thanks for the advice, man. That's all good, mate. You enjoy your shift at work and enjoy enjoy Minecraft later on. Always welcome to answer any questions, especially like if you do actually have anything specific once you've played the game. I'm always happy to answer. But yeah, no, enjoy it. Never had an Xbox. Your brothers all have. See, I have. Oh, thanks for going Apple, mate. You sure you don't want to keep this? I have a few in my other house, but thank you. I used to actually probably think about emptying my inventory. I used to be Xbox. But I've always been PlayStation. First console was PS2. Then I was on 360. Then I was on Xbox One. Sorry, I was on 360. Then I had a PS3, but I was mainly playing on the Xbox 360. Then I had an Xbox One. And then I had a PS4, which I never really played on. And then I had a 1S. And it wasn't until I had the 1S that I moved to PS4 again. Or moved to PlayStation again, should I say. Oh, my Algo has gone off. And then, obviously, I've been on PlayStation ever since. I've done this 3 times. Not bad. It's a bit annoying. I don't know why it's doing it, but... The only regrets I ever have with the consoles is selling the PS3 and PS4. I wish I never did. I regret selling them. Always will, I think. I plan to rebuy them back, but it won't be the same. Let me make... do you need slabs to make a barrel, innit? Yeah. My first PS was a PS3. It mainly played my Wii. Yeah, the PS3 is good. Not as good as the PS2, though. The PS2 is fabulous. I mean, it's just perfection. The games as well. I was on half a heart when you slept. Oh, bloody hell. Is that what you wanted me to do? I'm thinking about sleeping. I put that down. Right, what can we get rid of here? We don't need all this birch wood anymore. Let's get rid of some of the stuff out of inventory. Need to find sand from somewhere. I mean, I could break the ice. And I'm assuming there's sand in the river. I love the Wii. Yeah, the Wii was great. I re-brought a Wii last year. The amount of nostalgia I got just from booting that console up is unreal. To be fair, Nintendo's the company I own the most consoles off. The only one I don't own from Nintendo is I don't own the N64 and I don't own the SNES. But I own every other Nintendo console. I don't own the Virtual Boy, if you're the original or the new one, if you want to count that. And I don't own any of like the Japanese exclusives, but any of the mainstream stuff are the only ones I don't own is the N64 and the SNES. Oh shit, I'm dead. Brandon, why'd you do this? Oh mate, I was so close surviving that. And because I like broke my bed, I'm all the way back here. Nice. Nice. Well done, Brandon. Pat on the back. Pat on the back for being a tit. Yes, I was under the water list. Yeah, I own the Switch 2. I brought the Switch 2 on release day. I wanted to pre-order the Switch 2, but the company I wanted to pre-order with it kept on selling out. But on release day, Argos listed a bunch of Switch 2s in stock. So I placed an order at my local Argos and collected it straight after the gym. I've got a video of it on TikTok as well. And I've had it since. Dude, the only problem I've got here with finding this is I can't fully remember why out the desert. I think it is this way. Got your stuff so they don't despawn. Thanks, mate. You just put it in a chest. I'll be there eventually. It'll take a while for me to get over there. I'll probably stop by at my other house, grab some food, and then I'll continue the journey. Dude, you can't find spruce? I would say come to my coordinates, but yeah, I'm currently in the desert. When I'm back in the snow biome, just go to there. Got mine 2 days after, and I got the last one accidentally. That sounds a bit like my sister. My sister did the similar thing. She didn't pre-order it and didn't really have any interest in it, and then she saw me and dad with it and then wanted it, so she ordered one and then had hers at the weekend, so like 2 or 3 days after as well. I think she got hers from Smith's, I think. Because I can remember they went and had a bit of stock. That's one thing I do rate Nintendo for the Switch 2. They had so much stock for that console on release. Got yours from Game. Being a Game, they're on the way out, aren't they? Haven't they entered the administration again? Very sad, sorry state of affairs, that company. I remember as a kid going to Game when it was actually selling games and not in like Sports Direct. Remember you could get, you could do secondhand games a bit like with CEX now, but it was like, I think 2 for 15 or 3 for 15 or whatever, depending on the game. I remember picking up like 3 of the Lego games, like Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, and I think Batman 2. It was, I'd all had like stickers on, like 3 for 15 or something like that. Don't know why I remember that so specifically, but I have fond memories of looking around Game. I'm a little bit too young to remember Game Station. I have a Game Station bag, but I'm a little bit too young to really remember it. IDL or something like that, thanks to the follow. The only PS console I have is PS1. Oh yeah, that's another console I don't have, PS1. But I plan to buy that at some point. I mean, again, I was a little bit too young to have been old enough for the PS1. PS2 I started with. My mum got me a PS5 for your birthday, but like I told her I was going to wait a year or 2 for it to die down before I got it. She got it anyway. Wait, what? At the start of when it like was out of stock everywhere? I got my PS5 when Hogwarts Legacy came out. I brought it was actually my first console I brought myself fully. Was the PS5. Without any help from my parents or anything like that. The order it went in, I brought an entire game PC myself, and then when Hogwarts Legacy was coming out on the PS5, I decided to then make that as the next, you know, move I was going for. And then I didn't buy a single console until the Switch 2 because there was nothing to buy. I can never see myself going back to Xbox though. My issue with Xbox is it's too much like Windows, which I know Microsoft own Windows, and I always have to clarify that before someone points it out. Hello. What's this here? Oh, there's a Novi. Oh, I didn't know Novi was built over here. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever go to Xbox again. I just don't like the menus. My dad and sister are Xbox, but every time I watch the menus, I just feel like crying because it's like not really a console anymore. And the new handheld's pretty smart. The Rogue Alley or whatever. My dad's got that. That's pretty cool. But again, I don't have a need for it. 360 has a good menu. The 360 is like one of the most recognizable menus out there, mate. Everyone loves the 360 menu. To be fair, the Xbox One had a good menu until they made it more like Windows. Right at the start of the Xbox One's life, it had a good menu. Not like as good as the 360, but it still had a good one. But then they changed it. And I then started to hate it, which is probably what started me wanting to go back to PlayStation. Why does my Elgato keep going off? Stop being a pain in the ass, Elgato. It's got to be something to do with the actual Elgato, but it's also something to do with TikTok as well. Because only when I'm streaming on TikTok does it crash. But I just cannot work out for the life of me what's causing it. Oops, hello. My 360 broke, my brother fixed it, and now I love it. Yeah, that's the only issue with the 360 is the hardware issue. There's a lot of hardware issues with that console. I've got to be getting somewhat close to Snow Biome. Xbox Connect. Yeah, I remember the Xbox Connect. I remember... Because I don't remember. That came with the actual Xbox One, mate. You got... unless you're on about the 360 Connect, there was also a 360 Connect as well. But the Xbox One Connect came with the Xbox One. The first ever Xbox One. I really, if ever, used that, to be honest. It was just... I remember, like, making YouTube videos of it. I'd do, like, talk videos or whatever you want to call them as a kid. And I'd use that because you could edit your background, which might not seem revolutionary at the moment, but because obviously it's pretty standard now. But, like, at the time, that was actually, you know, without a green screen, that was quite rare. There wasn't many things that could edit your background without a green screen, and that could. Not very effectively, but it did it pretty well. It did it pretty well given the technology, I guess. Yeah, don't worry, Ryan. I'm just following the locator, but I'll be there at some point. I mean, I'm just, you know, talking at the moment to stream, so just talking about random stuff. So running's not a big issue. 3.6 Connect is so weird. I've only ever seen one in stores. I don't remember us having one. We may have had one, but it's not ringing a bell. I must be getting close because the village is there. How's thanks for the follow. I remember my cousin had a 360 Connect. But again, it's one of them that, you know, never used it, never watched him use it or anything. I remember that the biggest issue about the Xbox One Connect is we still had the Wii downstairs. And then even when we had the Wii U, you could still use the Wii bar. You know, that little thin plastic grey thing for your Wii remotes. The biggest issue with the Connect is the Connect would always be in front of the Wii bloody bar. So we'd have to then rearrange the TV downstairs to be able to play on the Wii or the Wii U with the bar. That was the most annoying thing about the Connect, and the thing I remember most about us owning the Xbox One Connect. As it got in the way. What are you doing today? I'm going back to my stuff, mate. I died in a river under ice. So I'm currently making my way back to my stuff. But in terms of what I'm doing, I'm building a cabin in the woods. That's the plan anyway when I get back to my stuff. I'll go in 20. That's all good. We're not streaming for much longer anyway. To be fair. The sensor thing, yeah, sensor bar, that's the one, the Wii sensor bar. That was the biggest issue with the Kinect because that's a little thin plastic thing. The Kinect's like this big blocky thing that if you wax on the end of it, it's going to do some damage. So it was way taller than the little thin bar. I still don't like the Wii sensor bar. The wire is so annoying. It's ridiculously long and fragile as anything. When I brought my Wii last year again, like that was the most annoying thing to cable manage. Mine is always full. Well, ours just sat in front of the TV on the TV stand. There we go. This is my hill. This is the grass area of it, I think. How do you join? You just need to add me. That's all. Please call you Roo. As in Roo like that? Or Ro? I'll try and remember, no promises. Whenever people ask me to call them something different, it takes me a bit of an adjustment period. First one, Rue, okay. Yeah, it takes me a bit of an adjustment period where I'm like trying to get used to the new name. You put yours on top of the TV. I would never trust that. Because TVs used to be so fragile. They still are pretty fragile, but nowhere near like they were. That thing fell down and like scratched the TV. I know it might be a week, but it definitely could do a little scratch or two. And TVs used to be so fragile. I remember when my sister was a kid, she drove a truck, like a little car truck, up the TV screen and broke it. Something she's never been allowed to forget either. And to be fair, it is now like joked about, but at the time, obviously, it was not particularly very funny. But yeah, that just shows how like weak TV screens used to be. It's not like she was pressing down really hard. I mean, she was a little kid, but like it just drove it up and then boom, screen dead. Who just added me on PlayStation? So I can accept it. I just know you are. Right, where's my stuff then, Rue? Where is it? Found him. Is that you, IDO, who just added me? That's I had quite a lot on me. Is it in the barrel? Here we go. Thank you. I appreciate that. Where's the rest of my armor? Ah, here we go. Got to drop some stuff. Thank you. I appreciate that. There you go. Have some iron because you saved my stuff and didn't rob it. I appreciate that. Right. Need to get more sand. Because me add you on PlayStation, nice. I'll accept then. Now I've accepted it, you should just be able to join. But if you need an invite, let me know. You should just be able to join. I remember I was playing Mario Sports Mix and I was stood too close to TV and I went to the hot puck and just smacked the TV with the remote instead. Did the TV survive? I remember that used to be like a big thing. The amount of times like my dad felt like, well, I don't want to say he was shitting himself, but definitely clearly worried about the Wii remotes in front of the TV. Like, amount of time I was stressed about having the wristband tied on. The ironic thing is now I don't even bother about having the wristband on. Like at all with the Switch remotes at all. I mean, I've not even used the Switch 2 wristband at all. It's still bloody plastic wrapping. But yeah, no, I remember him like proper making sure they were strapped on. Best memories I have of the Wii though is definitely Wii Mario Kart. Wii Mario Kart was... I can remember so many good maps on that. I need food. Get some food then, bro. You've just joined, mate. You just joined. Just go and kill some. Don't especially a week about. No, you build wherever, mate. The only rule we have on this world is don't rob people and just don't be annoying. This world is just for people to want to play Minecraft. You can go wherever you want in the world. If you want to build near me, you can. Just don't build on my hill, please, because I'm trying to make the top of my hill into a woodland. So I don't want to have any other buildings up here that get in the way of the trees. But you are more than welcome to build over there. There's another ice hill. There's another snow hill up there if you want to build on that one. But you can build wherever. I mean, this is my second house in this world. But yeah, I'm not really bothered. If you want to go far away, then go far away. Up to you, innit? I'm honestly not fussed. Found a man, someone live there. Nice. If anybody's in stream today, my next live stream is Thursday at 10 a.m. I may go live a bit earlier, but 10 a.m. is the current scheduled time. The best way to know when I'm live is in Discord, but I post when I'm live on Instagram. You can also turn the noti bell on all the different platforms as well. But yeah, Discord definitely the best way, but if not, then just turn my noti bells. And my social media is all Brzndz on every single platform. So you can follow me on anywhere to find me. But yeah, 10 a.m. on Thursday. Right. Where was I at with this? So, need to smelt the sand to make glass. 3 check. Thank you for the follow. I had quite a few follows on like every platform. I saw a picture of the TV and you can see how old it is. I remember having like the big box TVs. I had one of them in my room. That's where I first played on the PS2. Was on like a big box TV. And then I had an upgrade to like a 20-inch TV. Which is as small as it sounds. But that was quite funny for a few years. I listened to Bored by singing along, watching you and cooking kids in PvP. Nice. Bro's ruining people's half terms. All these kids just broke up from school on half term. You got some kid here killing them all. That's not very nice, is it? They've just got on half term and then you got someone here killing them. I want this like a spiral staircase. I think so. Oh wait, I've only got a few things. Nater Potato. Fuck's sake. Welcome in, how are you? Nater Potato. What a name. Lord help us. And if I do that, it's not going to give much floor space up there. That's the only issue, innit? What am I doing? I don't like that. I've got an idea. How do you join the Discord? There should be a link in my bio. You go to my TikTok profile page. There's a link. If for whatever reason you can't see that link, you can add me. And I can send you an invite. But check to see if you can see the link first. It depends what you've got your age of your account set at, or depend if you can see the link. A very small fucking attic this is. Right, put some stuff in here. Your age on TikTok is 1936. Fucking hell. But they think you're about ready for the deathbed, mate. 1936. Lord blimey. I remember when I had to used to lie about that. Like, make my account, like, in the 90s. Now I can actually say my age. Well, I remember so many times putting it, like, in, like, random years in the 90s. That's why, like, although I'm an 18 plus streamer, I don't mind it if someone below 18 joins as long as they act mature enough. It's only if you don't act mature that's the problem. Because when I was growing up, the amount of people I used to watch were 18 plus. So I understand it. It doesn't bother me at all. But because equally, there's a lot of people below 18 who are mature, and there's a lot of people above 18 who are immature. So age doesn't necessarily equal maturity. But yeah, as long as people are mature, I'm not really bothered who's in the chat. It doesn't bother me. Ah, shit. But yeah, if anyone wants to join the Discord, there's a link in the bio on TikTok. But if you cannot see it, I will drop my Discord username and I can send you an invite. Can I show you somewhere? What you're trying to show me, just because I've not got much left to stream. Yeah, I've put my username to my Discord in the TikTok chat. You should be able to see it. So if you want to add that, I can send you a direct invite to the server. But yeah, what you're trying to show me, because I've not got much left of my stream, so I ideally want to try and see how much of this building I can get done in the time. Caleb, did that message of my username appear in the TikTok chat? We quit like 1 minute. All right, let me place this glass and then I can come down. Yes, nice. Just wanted to check because sometimes usernames don't always appear. It detects it as like bot messages. Yeah, Thursday 10 AM. That's when we're next live for those who are new here. You're more welcome to pop on in if you wish. One thing I'm going to do. Where's my bed? There it is. I'll come down. Did certain people don't drown again? In all fairness, I only drowned because of stupidity. If I actually had just been smart, I wouldn't have drowned. It's just I was trying to get sand quickly. How do you join? Jordan, you just have to add me. I am heading off stream soon, though. I'm not sure whether I like them windows, but we can always edit them. We can always move them around. Oh, is it because you put like... I can see you've put like torches in it. Yeah, no, I can see from here. Yeah, that's probably smart. But in all fairness, like... It was mainly just because I was rushing to get the sand instead of playing it smart. Yeah, I can see from up here. And to be fair, I think I have some spare sand or glass back at my other base. Yeah, kill that stray. It's an annoying mob. Do not like strays. I don't like skeletons, but strays are up there. Just because they're a skeleton that gives you slowness. So it just makes them even more annoying. Might have to actually go mine some more sand. We'll see. Got a lot of windows on this. That might be something else I decide to change. How much glass? Although I said like most of the stuff's going to be underneath, not actually in the building. I'm missing one pane, which if I not misplaced that one, it would have filled up. That's not a problem. Quite happy though. We've got the main building done in this stream. Which I need to do the exterior. I need to do the patio. I need to finish off the roof a little bit, but the main building is done. So I just need to do like the finishing touches. Way to get sand easily. Most rivers and water have it at the bottom of the seabed. That's how I gather sand because I don't like ruining terrain. You could go to the desert at spawn, but I personally don't like ruining terrain, so I always do it for rivers and stuff. I think I've added you on Discord. All right, let me have a look. Okay, I'm going to give everyone a couple minutes warning, but I'm going to be ending the stream in a minute or two. So if you are wanting to finish off something, I would recommend doing it now. But I'll be heading off in a minute. So I'll give you a few minutes warning to finish off something. The person who's added me on Discord, I've just sent you a server invite. I will unadd you now on Discord because I only have my moderators or people I know in real life added on Discord. But I've sent you an invite into your DMs. You'll be able to join the server there. I do speak to people in the Discord. I just don't have people added on Discord because of... it just basically, I just don't have people added. There is sort of a reason and not really a reason. We've actually had quite a few people join the Discord today. Right. Do I add you on Discord? Simon, you just need to join. You just need to add me, but I'm heading off stream in a minute. I'm just telling people to join the server so they know when I'm next live. But I'm next live at 10 AM on Thursday. You can also follow me on my social media to know when I'm live and turn on noti bells as well. All sorts of different ways. Morrison's meal deal for lunch. What you got? I need to go to Morrison's, to be fair. I need to get a passport picture taken so I can actually finish off my passport to be able to renew it because it expires soon. Right. Okay. For those on YouTube, TikTok, and Kick, I'm going to be editing the streams now. And then I'll be editing the ones on Twitch in a minute. Thank you all for watching. Kiki, thank you for the gifts on TikTok. Thank you for those that have followed today on TikTok. And thank you for those that are subscribed on YouTube. Again, I'll be back live, as I said, at 10 a.m. UK time on Thursday. So you can either turn on noti bells, follow me on other social medias, or join the Discord to know when I'm next live. If you're on TikTok, there's a link in the bio as well to my Discord. Right. Okay.